Before the immigration raids that caused the governor of New Jersey to drop everything and get involved and race to the scene, he was at a medical marijuana dispensary talking about his plan to make pot legal in New Jersey. Now, you may remember we've been talking about this story for months, and the governor has changed his tune somewhat, talking a little bit about social justice, a little bit about revenue to the state. Let's bring in somebody who has, well, you might say a lot to gain if Governor Murphy gets his way on this pathway to legalized recreational marijuana. His name is Scott Rutter, and he is the head of the New Jersey Cannabis Business Association. Scott, welcome to Chasing News. How are you?
Thank you very much, Bill. How are you?
So how much money do you and your members stand to make? What kind of economic boon is this going to be to the state of New Jersey?
Well, you know, all the different analysis has indicated that we are going to be something significantly greater than Colorado. So if you're just using Colorado's numbers, you know, they did about 1.5 billion last year in sales and retail sales. Based on their population, we're nearly double their size. We have about 20 more million visitors than Colorado does per year.
Scott, what about today, though? I mean, it's a nice projection if he gets it through. As you, I'm sure, are well aware, the battle lines have been drawn and the opposition is stiff. But is there money to be made today?
Oh, absolutely. Well, I mean, there is. It's not about money being made today. Right now, what we're talking about, what Governor Murphy's talking about, is providing extra access for medical cannabis patients in New Jersey. So the dialogue that's going on right now is what we can do to improve access for patients. How this transforms into the discussion on adult use, which is going to be the next debate that's currently going on right now. We're going to hear a lot about that in the legislature. That's the adult use bill that will help create the recreational market. And that's where you'll see something along the lines of a $2 to $3 billion industry.
Scott, beyond the money, is there any guilt associated with you and your members as far as the high increased drug use among kids that we're seeing in Colorado, the increase in crime, the increased arrests among Black and Hispanic youth? It seems that that whole social justice argument is out the window, and you got a lot of kids doing a lot of drugs. How much of that guilt and burden is on you and your members?
Well, none, actually. When you look at states that have legalized cannabis, you see an average of 25% reduction in opioid overdoses. The United States Department of Health and Human Services came out with a study this past summer where they've demonstrated that teenagers we're at a 20-year low when it comes to teenage use of cannabis. And Colorado themselves came out with a number just recently that said there are about 2 to 3% less cannabis use going on amongst Colorado teens than previously, before legalization.
Stick around for a minute. I want to bring in our panel. Jeanette Hoffman is here and Bill Caruso. Jeanette, you hear Scott talk about this. I mean, I guess money is green, pot is green, but there's no denying the increase in arrests among minority young people in Colorado. This is right out of the Colorado Department of Public Safety. Yeah. It happened, and as a matter of fact, it happened, and it was so serious that even Governor Murphy changed his tune from money to social justice. Now we're talking about the economy and medical marijuana. It keeps changing.
Yeah, so that's given lawmakers a lot of reason to say, let's take a step back, let's analyze this. The Senate Black Caucus is having hearings led by Senator Rice over the next couple months to really see how this would impact the community.
Bill, who supports these efforts? I mean, you've got these business groups out there. There's no money to be made in New Jersey right now.
Right.
There's got to be money behind it. Who benefits?
Sure, there's a lot of interest in this. And by the way, it's not just out-of-state interest coming in to sell marijuana. You have Jersey farmers, you have folks that are involved in commercial real estate right now that are seeing that there's a potential down the line. There's new pharma economies. We've learned from other states, we're not going to be first, but we're headed toward this inevitability. We will legalize marijuana.
Inevitable.
It is. In New Jersey,
they don't have the votes in the
boat here,
Senate.
you're going to miss it at the federal level. It's going to happen. Jeff Sessions gave New Jersey and the world and the country the best gift ever. He's gotten bipartisan support now in Congress to look at this.
Lawmakers in the Democratic caucus in New Jersey are saying this is not a done deal. They don't have the votes in the Senate. There's a lot of issues that
Scott,
need
let
to be
me ask
resolved.
you. So Bill mentioned Jersey Fresh. Is it going to be cranberries, corn, and cannabis? New state slogan?
No, well, there's nothing that's going to replace actually the Jersey tomato when it really comes down to it.
Fair enough.
Well done, sir. Well done, sir.
Fair enough. All right. Thank you, Scott. Appreciate it. Good luck. You got a fight ahead.
Got it.
Not too much luck. I don't agree. But all right, Scott. Thank you. Good to have you.